I left my wife and best friend to start a new life after I found out they were secretly planning to divorce me and take everything I've built. 2 years later, my entire family started calling when they learned what really happened. My name is Adam, and I never imagined I'd be the guy writing one of these posts. For most of my life, I was the reliable one, the foundation everyone in my family leaned on. I had what I thought was a rock-solid marriage to my college sweetheart, Melissa, a successful construction business I built from scratch, and a tight-knit family that I would have done anything for. But sometimes the people you trust the most are the ones who can hurt you the deepest. I'm 35 now, but this all started unraveling when I was 33. Melissa and I had been married for 8 years. We met in college, dated for 3 years, and got married in a beautiful ceremony that our families helped put together. Everyone said we were perfect for each other. She was smart, ambitious, and supportive, at least that's what I thought. My best friend since high school, Ryan, was always around. He was the best man at our wedding, a fixture at our family gatherings, and the guy I talked to about everything. When he went through a rough patch 4 years ago, lost his job, went through a bad breakup, and was about to lose his apartment, I didn't hesitate to help him out. I loaned him money, let him stay in our guest house for a few months, which turned into almost 2 years, and eventually helped him get a job at my construction company. I thought I was just being a good friend, a good husband, a good person. Looking back, I was being a good fool. The day I discovered the truth started like any other Tuesday. I was heading out of town for a big client meeting in Denver, a potential contract that could expand my business into a new state. Before leaving, I realized I'd forgotten some documents on my home office computer. Melissa was at work, or so I thought, and I had a few hours before my flight, so I headed back to the house to grab them. The moment I pulled into our driveway, I knew something was off. Melissa's car was there. She should have been at the law firm where she worked as a paralegal. Ryan's truck was parked on the street too. My first thought, naively, was that maybe she was feeling sick and Ryan had stopped by to check on her or drop something off. I walked in quietly through the garage door. I didn't try to be silent, I just wasn't announcing myself either. I heard their voices coming from our home office, the door slightly ajar. I was about to call out when I caught a fragment of their conversation that made my blood run cold. "He'll never see it coming," Ryan said, his voice casual like he was discussing the weather. "The idiot trusts me completely." I froze in the hallway, my hand gripping the strap of my laptop bag so tightly my knuckles turned white. "I know," Melissa replied with a laugh that sounded nothing like the woman I'd married. "Adam's always been too trusting for his own good. That's why this is going to work perfectly." I stood there, my heart hammering in my chest, as they continued talking, every word feeling like a knife twisting deeper into my gut. "So the lawyer says timing is everything," Melissa continued. "I need to file